Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that. How long you been back? I see the girls in the club, they getting wild for me. And all the pretty chicks all wanna smile at me. These rap cats, man, they all got this style for me. And if I ever see them, man, they probably bow to me. And when they beat drop, I know they gon' lean. Word they do, I know they Alexa, stop music. Yo, 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 yo. It's the OG podcast, man. Welcome back. You see the title, welcome back, man. It's the boys, me and Coach Boogie. You know what I mean? We had double back. This is season 3. Sorry for season 2. I'm sorry how I left season 2, but there was a lot going on, man, mentally and around the community and everything. I'm running around trying to do 1,000 things at once, man. I had to sit down, pace myself. You know what I'm saying? But we back, man. It's the OG podcast. Whether you're going to click in live tonight or you're going to watch it later on, man. Shout out, first of all, before we get into anything, shout out to everybody, man. Like, chiming in, hitting the likes, going to the page, like, yo, like, shit been building up. People ask me when I'm coming back on, regardless if they watch it live or they be hitting it when they, you know what I mean, they watch it when they smoking, they chilling, drinking, whatnot, in the third, whatever. You know what I mean? People peeping in, they checking in, and they talking. That's all I wanted, negative and good. You know what I'm saying? I want all that. I want all smoke with this. You know what I'm saying? If you hear me, thumbs up. If not, let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? By the way, I got Coach Boogie with me. You know what I'm saying? Ace Money. You know what I mean? Had a hell of a season this year. A hell of a year, first of all, for both of us. You know what I'm saying? And tonight, what we're talking about on our day back is youth sports, basketball and youth sports. I'm gonna say youth sports because I'm in the football realm now. You know what I'm saying? Coaching Pop on the football too, also. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just MD no more. It's Coach MD. You know what I'm saying? It's Coach Dennis now. So with that being said, it's a lot of things that be going on. A lot of things being said. A lot of parents talking. A lot of coaches talking. We just going like how you should conduct yourself with youth sports. You know what I'm saying? So before I get into it, you know what I mean, holla at him, Coach.
Man, what's going on, man? We back, man. We back, man. Oh, little feedback. But we back, man. We back, man. Season 3, man. Had to climb up out that cave, man. Get right. Yeah, like you said, man. Hey, look, long time. We back, man. Yeah, I had a good season, man. It was fun. It was definitely fun. I learned a lot of things, man. It's definitely a big leap from refereeing the game, man, and sitting on the sideline, man. It's hard to be quiet, man. It's hard to keep it all in, man. It's just so invested with the kids and so invested in the game and trying to win the competition and all of that, man. But yeah, man, the fellas that I had on the team, man, they were unbelievable, man. They worked hard. They stuck with it. Nobody crumbled, you know what I mean? Because I like to get loud and whatnot in practice, but nobody crumbled, man. Nobody crumbled. They stood tall, man, and they went out on that court and they every game they left it out on the court. It's a few games that I would have liked to ran back, but hey, man, I think if we didn't lose those first 3 games, I don't think we would have been as good as we were, or we would have had the best season that we had, man. But hey, listen, man, next year, bro, we lost 4 games last year or this past season. I'm only I would say the whole undefeated, but I ain't gonna be that cocky, man. So I'm trying to I want my boys to come back strong, man. So I say so we went 13-4. So I'm trying to do at least 15-2 next season. 15-2, man. That'll work for me. That'd be great.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, man. Congratulations on your rookie season, your rookie coach season. You know what I'm saying? You, the line, shout out to the Decatur staff, the Stephen Decatur basketball coach, BJ, all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a good season this year. You feel me? Hope to come better ones. You know what I'm saying? The ceiling's high. You feel me? There is no ceiling really. So we're gonna keep climbing. So talking about that, we're gonna talk about youth sports now. I've been running around these little circuits, or whatever, basketball, football. Not saying that I'm a basketball Gandhi or I'm none of that. I'm a parent. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. That's how I got into coaching because I'm a parent and my kids out here and they playing these sports and I want to be involved. You know what I'm saying? And what better way to be involved in your kid's life and them playing these sports other than volunteering your time and your knowledge of the game. You know what I'm saying? And I never looked at myself as a big like basketball star or ever in life. I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm a bucket, you feel me? I feel like my heart, I'm a bucket, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get a bucket, you know what I'm saying? I always felt like that. But I just knew the game of basketball. I love the game of basketball, you know what I'm saying? And as I got older, I really learned it, broke it down, and I can see where, you know, we made mistakes when we was younger. You know what I'm saying? Now we older, I want to get that knowledge, you know what I mean? Cliche because the name of the podcast or my talk show or whatever you want to call this is offering game. And that's what I like to do. I like to offer games. So what better way is to be a coach? So when you're coaching these kids, you gotta understand, first of all, as a parent, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna let coach talk. As a parent, when you're dealing with youth sports, you gotta let your kid find themselves, and you gotta let your kid be with that coach. Period. Whatever sport you playing, when you pick a team or when your kid trying for that team, you got to trust that coach. So I trust that this coach is gonna give my kid the knowledge and the sternness that he or she needs to learn this game, the discipline that he or she needs to learn this game to come better, to evolve, or to fall in love with it even more. You know what I'm saying? So that's number one. You got to trust the coach. If you don't trust the coach, then that's when you're gonna have the bickering and the arguing and oh, my kid ain't do this and my kid ain't do that because you don't trust the coach or you don't trust the system. You gotta trust these coaches. You gotta trust their system if you're going for their team. Um, and one thing I remember somebody saying, like, you gotta let the kid be coachable. You can't save your kid. You know what I'm saying? And at one point I thought my mom used to try to save me sometimes, but it wasn't really her saving me from basketball. It's her saving me trying to get my schoolwork right or getting this and that right. But it was never just about basketball. So with anybody, any parent, like it should never be about the sport. You know what I'm saying? Just about the sport. It's about lessons learned and the lessons you can get from the sports. And the coach is going to give them that lesson, but you got to trust that coach. You know what I'm saying? You're not always going to play. You're not always going to be on the floor. You're not always going to be on the field. You got to be okay with that because at the end of the day, the goal is to win. You know what I'm saying? We all got to learn that. Coach, you want to say anything about that?
Man, I'm just gonna piggyback off what you're saying about you know, you know, trusting the coach. You know what I mean? As a player, you have to trust the coach. And for parents too, man. So like parents be going home, you know what I mean, they not gonna step out on the sidelines and coach a team, man, and try to lead that team to a win. But one thing they gonna tell their kid is, hey man, I could go out there and coach y'all, you know, but they not gonna do it. So I think is the parents have to know how to trust the coach as well, man. And if you sit back, if you're a basketball knowledgeable, if you're a basketball knowledge person, you know the game and you can see when plays are ran and they're ran to perfection and we get points off of that, right? You trust that, oh man, they ran that in practice. Coach know what he's doing, putting that play in. But these kids go out here, you know, turn the ball over 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. That's only coming from one person. And the parents they're gonna tell them, man, they had a great game. I don't see 9 turnovers, you know, in a loss as a great game. Even in the win, man, I don't see that as a great game, man. But it's definitely it starts with the parents putting it in that kid's head, like, hey, you need to be open, you know, and willing to do what the coach tell you to do, man. Because coaches ain't gonna tell you. I mean, you got some coaches out there that's gonna tell you wrong. I can tell you right now, man. The coach that I'm under, the varsity coach that I'm under, the stuff that we run in practice when they ran in the game how they're supposed to be ran, it works, man. You know, and but you know, you come down, turn the ball over. Guess what? It's on the coach too, man. You know what I mean? And it's really and it's not on the coach, but it's gonna be put on the coach, man. And I mean that's not fair to the coach because again, once you see the play ran and it's ran to perfection and it works and it got us 8 points in a row, you can tell that play has been worked on in practice and they got it down to perfection. Now they come down and do some whoopsie doopsie match, turn the ball over again. Again, that's gonna be on the coach, which is unfair. But again, it's the parents, putting into their kids' head, that they are greater, than the level that they at, man. And that's what makes it hard nowadays for a lot of coaches, man. Like these kids' heads have been, and there's nothing wrong with it. Like I have no problem with it, man. But when the kid when their game is here, right? It's here, but they attitude like they're the best is up here, but your game is actually right here. Your level of the game is right there, man. And that makes it hard as a coach, man, to break that kid down, man, and let that kid know, like, hey, you really ain't there yet, and that right there, causes friction. That's gonna cause friction off the rip, man. The kids ain't trying to hear that, especially my dad. My dad told me my mom said I was, you know what I'm saying. So and then when the coach and then you come in and the coach is standing back with his arm folded, like, hey man, you ain't got it like you think. That kid that and a lot of that breaks them kids' hearts, man. But again, that I'm telling you, that comes with strictly parenting from the gate, especially if you are a lover of the game. You know what I mean? You know a little bit of something about the game.
And I'm gonna add to that, like, you know what I'm saying? I know I said like I think I said that like last season. I was like, man, juice your kids up, but like juice them up when they working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my daughter Malaysia, like she playing ball. I don't tell her like, hey, you the best out here. You blah blah blah. I tell her, hey, you got potential. You need to work. You need to keep working. MJ when he playing football, like. I don't tell him, man. Like he made teams change their whole offense, just him by himself on the line. I could have been like, "Hey, man, you a stud, you this, you that." I didn't, man. You need to work harder. You need to get there. You need to work harder. So it's always good to you always build confidence in your kids. Yeah, you did good, you played good, but it's different levels. It's a step. It's another step that you can get to. You know what I'm saying? And I told both my kids, if y'all want to go to pro, professional, whatever it is, it's steps y'all gotta take that starts right now. Until you understand that, you're not gonna you can't get there until you understand those steps and willing to take those steps. And I'm gonna tell that to all the kids from different breed basketball, the basic basketball, what we do in basic, everything we do in the community period. I'm gonna tell these kids like, man, the sky's the limit for any of y'all. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. You can be a lawyer. You can be this. You can be that. You can be a rapper. You can be an actor. Whatever you want to be. But if you ain't willing to put the work in, and you ain't willing to do it the right way or do it the way you need to be doing it, it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. You know what I mean? It's not like prime example is me. I wanted to do it my way. I mean, Coach Boogie, like Ace Money, he wanted to do it his way. He ain't work our way. So now we sitting here on the OG podcast, letting y'all know the way that you need to take, the way you need to go. I can get a kid bro. I know what it takes to get a kid to that level. I know. You know why? Because even when I was trying to get to where I was going, I had people around me that was getting to that level. I seen what they was doing. I had people that was in the gym with me. They working. I see what they doing. I see where their handles at. I see what they working on in this and that times. I see where they ended up. I got a classmate Benny Tate did an interview on him. Bro went to the NFL. Why? Cause he wasn't doing. I mean, he was chilling. He was being a kid, but he wasn't doing none of that shit that everybody was doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta be willing to take that different step, and parents, you gotta be willing to let them let them make mistakes, but at the same time, you gotta be there to guide them. We gotta go through it together. But step one to youth sports is parents. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to that. Parents. You know what I'm saying? Let the coach the kids, man. Help the coach. Ask the coach what's going on. Hey, what they doing in practice? What they need? Come to practice a little. 30 minutes. I feel like parents should only come to practice the last 20, 30 minutes, man. For real, honestly. like I said, if you trust the coach, you trust his system, you trust that he's a upstanding adult, then I can trust you with my kid for however. I might just be outside, but I can trust you with my kid in here. In these last 20, 30 minutes, I'm coming in to see what y'all do in practice so I can help when we go home. Hey, you should be doing this. Ain't that what y'all do in practice? That's how you help. You know what I mean? And not hinder the situation. Number two, as far as kids, man, attitudes, yo. And Coach said something about it a while ago, attitudes. And I'm out there every day with it. Like, I really can talk that ish because I'm really in the mix. Like, with these kids, I'm really out here. So I'm really going to talk my ish. And the attitudes be terrible with these kids. You feel what I'm saying? And I was a kid too. And I still got terrible attitude sometimes if you rub me the wrong way. But out of growth, I grew out of it. Coach Boogie, you know, I definitely can touch for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, these attitudes, man, and I guess it's the generation we in now and how everybody deserves a medal, everybody's right, everybody got their own opinion. Yes, everybody does have an opinion. Yes, we do have freedom of speech, but with the mind frame of knowing what to say and how to say it and when to say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't say it, just know how I say it. Or I'm not saying you shouldn't be mad about the game because y'all lost, but know how to handle your anger. You turn the ball over, know how to handle that, know how to channel that, because that type of stuff, like you having a bad attitude, throwing your hands up, crying, pouting. You came in the game for 30 seconds. You got to get right back out. You pouting, you crying, bro. You gonna sit on that bench? You not playing in the real world. At the rec, you gonna come out because everybody got to play. And Pop Warner, you gonna play because everybody deserves 10 plays. But hey, guess what? In the real world, everybody don't rock like that. It don't rock like that. We need us as parents, because I know I got more adults watch my stuff than kids. We need to tell our kids that we as parents need to know that our kids is not that. Our kids might not. Hey, it's a chance that your kid might not be the next best thing. He might not be an Aaron White. He might not be a Pooh Bear. He might not be shit. He might not even be a John Holmes. You know, no disrespect to John Holmes, just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? He might not even be that. Or he might, I don't know, he might not even make the team, bro. You just gotta put in these kids' head, man. They like, yo, y'all gotta come at it the right way with the right attitude, and you got to work, man. This shit about work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell my kids all the time, you take a test, you feel me? When you take a test, you study it. You study for the test. When you take the test, you confident you're gonna pass that. Same thing with life. Same thing with sports. You go to practice, that's your practice. That's you studying. In the game, hey, that's the test. Pass it. Come in confident. What you guys say about the attitude?
Man, you you hitting it, man. But nah, man, attitude. Like I can definitely touch on that, man. Like my attitude, man, blew a lot of opportunities for me, man. As far as playing ball and you know reaching um, a decent level of playing ball, man. Your attitude, bro. I can't stress this enough. Your attitude about the game, of any game. If your attitude is piss poor, that coach is gonna see that, right? Even all right, let's say your attitude is in check, and when you make the team, your attitude will start spilling out. Me personally, as a coach, you gonna sit down right here. You can sit down right next to me, and I ain't worrying about you sitting on the sideline sucking your teeth. I ain't worrying about you slouching down in your seat. I ain't worried about you huffing and puffing. I ain't worried about you begging. Your attitude speaks volumes, man. So if you one of those players that you know think you deserve to be in the game every single second of the game, more than likely ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. And like you say, MD man, like at the rec, everybody gonna play because everybody got to play. You know, Pop Warner football, everybody got to touch the field. Everybody got to play some decent minutes because of the level that it's at. Now, when you step onto the hardwood in high school, hey man, those games mean a lot. So, as a coach, I have a strategy and I know who to put in the game in what situation. It's a lot of kids that can't handle a certain situation. And coaching guy, I don't have you on the bench because I don't like you, right? It's where your game is at this point of the game. If we down 5 and I need shooters in the game, and you can't give me pull up elbow jumpers, you can't give me corner threes, you can't give me threes off the catch, you can't move with the basketball and pull up and get your own shot. I can't have you in the game, right? I need to win the game. And that's not to in a and what kids need to do. I ain't gonna say kids, I'm gonna say players. I'm gonna use the term players, stop saying kids. But players, they really need to understand, hey, man, coach ain't got me in the game when he needs shooters. Coach ain't got me in the game when he need ball handlers to break a press. Coach ain't got me in the game when it's time when they fouling and I need to shoot free throws. You know what I mean? Coach ain't got me in the game when he needs somebody to hustle on defense, right? That should automatically say to a player, I got to work on all that. But instead, attitude in the way. Coach get attitude. Why you ain't put me in the game? Go in the locker room. Hurry up, change your stuff. Get out. You know what I mean? Go to school next day. Talk trash on the coach, right? But what you're not gonna speak about is how you can't handle the ball. What you're not gonna speak about is how you can't catch the ball. What you're not gonna speak about is how you can't hit a 4 or 5 foot jumper. What you're not gonna speak about is you can't keep the ball in your hands without the defense taking it from you. What you ain't gonna speak about is you can't open your arms and slide your feet on defense. You're not gonna speak about that part. Players are gonna speak on the coach and how the coach is hating on him, right? That's that attitude, man. That's that attitude, and a lot of players these days have a. It's just a that's just terrible, man. And like I said, for me, that's exactly how it was, man. I felt that I should have been in the game at certain points, and a lot of times I was, and it was some games that I wasn't. And then my attitude on the bench, man, it just killed everything. All the dreams that I had of making it to a higher level of playing basketball, man. And that's why I'm in the position that I'm in right now. Like I hit MD was like, yo, we gotta bring back the OG podcast in the first episode, gotta be this, right? Because now I see MD out there, he loving it. MD loving what he doing out there with our old coach, man. And it's a nice thing to see, man. And it's crazy because like he in that position and what he's doing for me is getting those kids ready to come to me, right? And then he's prepping them for what he got to deal with me and Coach Bowen. Yeah, the Bowen group, man. You gotta be ready to deal with what because we cut from a different cloth, man. Like we are cut from a totally different cloth, man. The cats that we grew up playing ball with and the cats that we grew up playing ball against, man, all over the shore. They all cut from a different cloth, man. You know what I mean? Like AJ, AJ, John Dawson, who else you got? Josh Bright, what's Cuz name from Easton, man? LT. I mean, there's so many people that you're gonna run into on a nightly basis, man. My man Chris Cornish, man, Parkside, got the D, Tim Strand. He gonna put at least he gonna try to put 30 on your head, man. It's so many people I can name, man, and they ain't out there no more. Trust me. I don't see a lot of them. I don't see a lot of us. I don't see a lot of them out there anymore, right? But I can tell you one thing. I hate to say it, man, but that Salisbury group, that Y Comical group, man, they always been dogs, right? And I don't see the dog era, in this era anymore, in this area anymore, man. And I ain't just worrying about the team that I coach. I'm talking about the county wide, man. I don't see that dog, and I see a dog in a few people, but it's not in enough of the ones that I should see it in, man. But again, it's attitude, man. Your attitude about how you approach the game and how you play the game, man. It speaks a lot, man. It says a lot about you as a player.
So we talked about attitudes, parents letting the coaches, be coaches. So let's talk about the coaches now, because I'm a coach too. You feel me? When it go down to these youth sports, like now, oh yeah, all rip. You know what I mean? And it's cats like you feel me? Yeah, you know what I mean? Cat like you, Jermichael, you know what I mean? Big Nick, you know what I'm saying? Cats like y'all, that's the reason why we fell in love with the game. You know what I mean? My Uncle Nuke, I think that's the first traveling team I ever played for, bro. Like, he just tried to put us together just to get us to play ball. And we need that. And like going to the coaches, like, and this for y'all upcoming coaches, man. Like, even I'm talking about me too, like we can't. A coach like me, I can't be at the rec. I'm not. I don't even know if I'm gonna go back. I can't be at the rec because, and I'm not bashing the recreational. I'm not bashing them, but it's like it's not real basketball. You're not. Everybody can't pay $400, $300, $350. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Everybody can't pay $400 and $350 to play on the AAU team. You get what I'm saying? So where are you gonna learn to play basketball? At the rec, where you paying maybe $50 to $60 to learn the game of basketball, but they're making these rules where you can't do a Euro step, you gotta play defense a certain way. And some of the stuff I do understand, but then they had one rule, after 2 minutes, you don't have to cross the half court. You don't get a 10-second back court after 2 minutes in the game. So if I'm up by 2 points, and I know your team is good, I can stand at half court and just sit like this and tap my feet, and I ain't gonna get no 10-second call. But when I get in high school, if I try to do that, beep, and it's 8 second, right? 10 second. So you get in high school, having beep, 10 second, boom. What happened? It's under 2 minutes of the game, but I learned that at rec. You got players that's coming into high school that played on these AAU teams, these traveling teams. I ain't bashing nobody, I ain't gonna say no names. And they get into high school and they don't know how to do a left hand layup. They don't even try to go to their left hand. Why? Because they're not, yo, and Big Nick, I just seen Big Nick in the comments. Yo, Big Nick used to rock, bro. I used to do my layups in the post like this. Like I'm giving somebody a high five. Big Nick used to light me up every time I did it. To the point I had to do my layups right. And I did them. I stopped missing layups because I did it the right way. Left hand. I'm using my left hand. You know why? Because they challenged me to go to my left hand. Yo, we come from a cloth where, like you said, I'm going to play Wild High Tuesday night, man. I'm going to see AJ, Josh Bright, Big Kyrie, Lil Kyrie. What's my one man name? Bonzi. I'm going to see all these cats. Then I'm going to play Bennett on Thursday. Shit, I got sophomore year. I got to see a team that everybody's over 6'2". You know what I'm saying? Or my senior year, I got to go against Kendrick Savage. R.I.P. to my man. You know what I'm saying? Big boy in the paint. You feel me? Like, it was different basketball back then. But we played ball. We didn't have Fortnite. I didn't have this and that. I don't even know how I got to that because I was talking about coaches. But y'all got me hyped up. You feel me? Because the game crazy. And this weekend, I just was a part of something. We had our team down there in Snow Hill. You feel me? And man, it almost brought tears to me, dog. Like, yo, I'm thinking about John Ellis back in the day and how everybody out there, these kids out here, all the parents out there, and we need more of that, yo. Them parents coming out there, like, that's one thing I can say about Snow Hill Salisbury. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for the Buck to do it. You feel me? Them parents come out, man. Them parents come out like it's a high school game, bro. They out there cheering like it's a high school game, gonna get with the ref, all that, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause they want these kids to be great, and that's when we just got to work, man. Coaches, we need to work. We need to talk to these players. Stop recruiting all the best players and thinking you making them good because you got all the best players. Nah, bro, they was already good. You just put them in your system. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to take credit for that. You know what I'm saying? Really work with the players. You feel me? If you got good players, get them to help them not as good players. You know what I'm saying? And challenge your best players. Challenge them. Like, bro, I don't know, man. Basketball's so different from when we was growing up to now. And I don't know why I keep going to basketball. Maybe because that's what I got the most ties to. But even football different. These kids' attitude be crazy, man. Y'all listen to an NBA YoungBoy and stuff. Y'all need to pipe down, drink some milk, man. For real. But yeah, everybody like, what you got to say about the coaches, man? Like as far as being now that you seeing coaching at a high school level, because that man, for real, I give it up to you, and Yogi, cause y'all first year. I give it up to BJ. Me and BJ we bumped heads hella times when I was a kid. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I commend him. You know what I'm saying? RP Coach Miller, Big Nick, Bubby, any coach that Mr. Fuchs, Coach Fuchs, like all these coaches that been around and really taught the game and had winning seasons and like, bro, they really connected with these kids, man. And you gotta take a page out of each of their book. You know what I'm saying? Learn from that, man. Like, you gotta really learn from that, dog. Like, that's crazy. You gotta learn from that. And as coaches, take all the coaches that you had and put that together. I look at a coach as a uncle or a father figure. Like I look at all my any coach that I remember, and I really like them as a coach. They was like my uncle. I look at him. I can call him uncle. You know what I'm saying? Might slip up and call Big Nick Uncle Nick one day. You know what I'm saying? But Coach Lloyd, I might call him Uncle Lloyd one day. You know what I'm saying? Just like certain it's like they bring stuff out of you, man. You gotta be a positive, but you gotta be human. Be positive, but be human. Yeah, at the same time. And I feel like that's why I'm a good coach because I'm human. Like I might slip up and cuss. You know what I'm saying? I might not. I ain't gonna say nothing outlandish because I know I'm around kids. I might slip up and cuss, or I might try to be cool and use one of their slangs to sound corny. But it's just the fact I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? And I am Ja Hip though, but at the same time, I ain't gonna say how they say it. But at the same, I'm just trying to interact. I'm trying to relate. I'm trying to really get with them kids, man. That's what you need to do as a coach. I feel like as a youth coach. What about you?
Man, man, as a coach, man, you really gotta be, like you said, you gotta be, that father figure, that kind of like an uncle. You know what I mean? If you young enough, like a brother or somewhat, man. And a lot of these players, man, when you got coaches just giving them tough love every time, man, and not really trying to connect with them, man. That's you know that turns a lot of players off, man. And so as a coach, I feel like I get on my boys all the time. I'm on them hard, man. In the locker room, on the court, in the huddle. But I tell you what, when we get back to that locker room after the game, I sit them down, have a conversation with them, not yelling. I tell them, hey man, you need to work on this, you need to work on that, man. You gotta understand, in high school, man, you still dealing with kids, man. You know what I mean? So you have to be understanding that you're dealing with a kid, no matter how great he is, no matter how great, how big, it can be 6'7", 250, 260. But that's a kid you're dealing with, right? So you still got to, you can be tough on them. And that's what a lot of these kids need. As a coach, man, it's got to be, it's got to be the tough love, and then it's got to be the unconditional love. Like, hey, man, like, man, I can, you know what I mean? Like, you really, you know what I mean? Like, you let me down, man. You play like trash, right? You playing like trash right now. But then in the game, man, you sit them down, like, hey, man, I'm on you because I got so much, belief in you, man. Like, you hardest on the best kid. Like you really hard on the best player, man. Like if you ain't the best player, you ain't gonna get it as hard, man. Trust me. You ain't gonna get it as hard. You gonna get it. Oh, you gonna get it, but you ain't gonna get it as hard. And as a player on the other side, you gotta understand that, like, a lot of players can't. They don't understand that. They can't. Man, why he yelling at me, man? Why he? You know what I mean? He don't leave me alone. Yeah, he don't leave me alone, man. Like, you getting on my nerves. But you gotta understand, man. That coach ain't on you just to be on you. That coach ain't picking on you, man, just to be mean. You know, like, you got something there. Like, this you frustrating the coach because that coach wants you to pour out all of your game, man, and give it everything you got. You know what I mean? And as a coach, man, you understand it's not gonna happen as fast. You know what I mean? He just started playing ball. He got a little handle, he got a little jump shot, whatever. He got a little bit of swag to his game. But once he meet up against, you know, if he's 6'5", 6'6", 200 something, and he meet the same person, you think all these years he been playing, he's 6'5", he been playing cats under 6 feet, 6 feet and under. He's a bully. That man's a bully. That man been getting it. He gonna average 30 down at the rack. he ain't seeing nobody. He gonna average 30. You know what I mean? What's boy's name, man? So he came in like he blew my mind. Chris Mills. When we played down the rack, he come in 6'3", 6'4", heavy set, you know, and you know he had game. He's like, oh my God, how are we gonna guard this dude, man? Like, but when he ran into somebody like MD was ready. You know what I mean? Listen, when that and it's a lot. I'm saying, man, when these players are used to bullying other players, man, you gotta understand as a coach, man, you gonna be frustrated with that kid all night because he done met somebody his size with just as much game as him, man. You know, and man, just like man, listen, man, coaching from just coaching have you learning a lot about yourself, man. Go ahead.
What about the kids that I see your cousin, the ones that can't take it, you know what I mean? The kids that can't take the constructive criticism, like I felt like at one point I was one of them kids, but like my dad had sit me down. Shout out to Charles Burton, man, Charlie B. Man, you know what I'm saying? Big Junior, you heard me. He had sit me down one time, man, just tell me, man up, man, stop like you got to man up. And the type of person how he was on me, I got 28 points. He gonna be like, yo, you had 5 rebounds. I had 16 points. But you, man, you look terrible. You look slow, sloppy. Like you act like you ain't gonna play today. Like you know what I'm saying? Like now it made me be like, oh, all right, wait till next game. Or wait till we play Snow Hill. I'm gonna turn up. Well, you turned up against Snow Hill. Why you turn up then? You ain't turn up when you played White High when Josh Bright was killing y'all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's how my pops was. So it's like I feel like kids need that, man. Like y'all need it. Everybody can't get a gold medal for participating, bro. That's not the real world, yo. Like, all right, if your mom go to work, right, and she keep leaving work early, or she goes to work and she's not doing her job correctly, but somebody else come to work and they doing the same job and they doing it correctly, they gonna get paid more. They gonna get the pat on the back. Your mom not, she gonna get home. She gonna get sent home. So I don't understand why they teach these kids to be everybody's equal, everybody that. Man, sometimes you got to know, hey, this is the best player on my team. I need not just passing him, but I need to learn from him. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why they just, man, don't he's the best player, but don't give him the ball all the time. But we're gonna give him the ball. Well, that's what we're gonna do because that's not fair to him. He's doing his job. Everybody else need to do their job, and we got help. That's where coaching comes in. That's where teaching kids come in, bro. Like you got to teach everybody. Everybody can't be the home run player. Everybody can't be the designated player. You gotta be a role player, bro. You got to be a role player. I knew when I was playing the rec that I was that man, but I knew when I got to high school, bro, I'm gonna have to play a role. So freshman year, I'm on JV on the bench. Sophomore year, I'm going varsity. Hey, but I'm gonna have to play a role. I like to shoot the ball, but hey, boy, you better not shoot that ball. You better get that ball to Aaron White. You better get that ball to Ronnie Shockley. Guess what MD did if you want to play? Get a ball to Aaron White. I'm gonna get a ball to Ronnie Shockley. Hey, Adrian, here, take this ball, bring the ball up. I don't want to turn it over. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, be smart. You know what I mean? If I'm talking to the kid, be smart. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the player, as we say, we talking to the player. But you know what I'm saying? Parents, coaches, kids, man, players. Everybody got a role. Everybody got a job to do. And everybody just got to do it. The only reason I'm talking that ish now is because I can't. I'm in the mix. I'm with these kids. I'm out here with them every Sunday. We ride by the courts. You see my team out court. We out courts. It's cold outside. Ain't nobody outside. I tell them every day, every Sunday, ain't nobody out here hooping. You think them kids out here doing layups? They in a layup drill outside? No. They in the gym comfortably. It's heat. Yes, when we get in that gym, we're going to turn up. Yes, sir. Let's get it. But They ain't got it in them yet. But they in 5th and 6th graders, they ain't got it in yet. But it's coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why Salisbury, man, they say what they want about Salisbury, boy. You can say what you want about them parents and them kids in Salisbury. They rough. They this, they that. You know why they mentally tough on that court? Because they mentally tough out here. They got to be mentally tough. So they going to transfer that to the court. Look down here. Other than the kids out there live out the way, shoot, hey, where we going? Ocean Pines Yacht Club. We going Starbucks. We going, we at Ocean Pines playing basketball right by the police station. Ain't nothing going on. I ain't saying this, I ain't saying nothing's right or wrong, but what I'm saying is, man, we got to build these kids, man. Got to build them up. I got my kids, they out Flower Street, man. Hey, they out Flower Street, man. Build them up, man. Build them up. As a community, that's another thing. Cause we getting the basic. This year on basic, I want to see them parents out there, yo. I'm tired when I go Snow Hill. I see all the parents out there. When my son used to play in Salisbury, all the parents are out there, bro. I don't care if they dad the dope boy. I don't care if they mama do whatever they mama do. They at their game, dog. Why y'all not at the game? But y'all kid nice. But his attitude sucks. You know what I'm saying? But we can't get to him because how you gonna act if we say something to him? You dig what I'm saying? That's another problem. You know what I mean? Man, Coach Corey, what is his last name? Holland or Felton? Is Felton? You know Mr. Felton? The dude used to do there's a dude named Mr. Felton used to do the record in Berlin, man. Saturday League. He used to have he got a son named Corey, bro. He's the coach of my daughter's team, Delmarva Fastbreaker. Bro, he be lighting legs up. That's what I do, cross my legs. Get him, coach. Get her. Get her, coach. Yeah, because she need that. You want to be nice? Hey, man, your coach care, man. You need that. And when you come over here crying about it, I'm going to tell you the same thing. Yeah, he was right, though. What he said wrong? Would he cuss you out? He ain't cuss you out. He ain't do nothing wrong. He told you right, man. We got to stop taking what you hear and how you hear it and just listen to what they saying, man. You feel me? Hey, Bobby, stay on Jace, man. Stay on his behind, man. You feel me? Yeah, Corey Holland. Shout out to Corey Holland, man. He be lighting them girls up, man. But them girls love him, though. He firm with them. But like I said, that's how I feel a good coach is supposed to be able to light you up and you be mad for about 30 seconds. And we just going on with practice, man. I don't care. Like, he going to do that, man. That's what my coach do. He going to bark. You know what I'm saying? Saturday I was at the ring. I heard Nick, skip. I had a flashback, boy. I thought I had Eagles jersey on, my boy. Like, yo, for real. But yeah, man, like, coaches, parents, players, man, like, everybody got to come in one accord, man. I hope whoever see this, run it up, share it, man. We ain't big time yet, you feel me? It's coming. I don't care. We get it out the mud, man. That's what we do. But we going to talk to these people. We going to offer this game. You hear me? That's what we here for. And, you know what I mean? Let these kids know, man, we got to do this, man. We got to do it. And it's Worcester County, we got to catch up. That's another thing. Hey, B, I'm going to let you go in on this because you in the high school. You seeing the high school stuff. Worcester County is at the bottom. When it comes to soccer, field hockey, football, wrestling, baseball, we top dog. You better not run your mouth about that. We top dog. When it comes to basketball, for some reason, we at the bottom of the bottom. You say what you want. I don't care. You say how you feel. Man, I'm out here, man. We at the bottom, dog. We behind, bro. We always been behind. We got hoopers in Worcester County. Worcester County not like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Snow Hill basketball coming back. You know what I'm saying? When Berlin basketball gonna finally come back? How many of us gonna have to really like step in and it got to come back? You feel what I'm saying? And I'm venting now. I don't want to sound too crazy. I'm venting a little bit. I don't want to sound too crazy, but don't wait till the young boys, which is AB, MD, them cats. Don't wait till the young boys get older and want to do something. Should have been did it. That was Berlin's whole problem, and it's nothing wrong with it because everybody got their own situation and they're doing what they do, and you got to live your life. That's cool. I'm just glad I was blessed to be in certain places where I got that knowledge. I was in Snow Hill, I got that knowledge. I was in Salisbury, I got that knowledge. So now the knowledge that me and AB got, we can put it back in our hood, our community, B-Mac, Bernie, you know what I'm saying? Put that back in our community. Who else? I don't want to leave nobody out. Coach Lloyd putting it back in our community, man. We got to do that. We got to start it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And that's where, it started that feeder program. I got a daughter, I got a son, I got babies, I got little kids coming up too, like, and they play sport. I'm a sport guy. They play sports cousin me. My daughter play basketball cousin me. So it's only right that I got to get back and I got to do this. And I feel like anybody that ever played this game and this game gave you everything, I feel like you owe it to this game to give it back, man. For real. That's facts, man. You owe it. You owe it to this game. You owe it to these kids out here. That's why I do what I do. I owe it to these kids, bro. I wish one of the big homies that I looked up to that were doing what they were doing and see me out there doing my little layups, talking about, boy, you gonna be the one, boy. Hey man, stay in school, keep doing that, boy. I better not catch you out here doing bop, 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 bop. Yeah, ask them young boys about MD, what MD said to them, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't your mama, I ain't your daddy. I'm not, but I'm gonna tell you, bro, you shouldn't be doing that. You should, man, get into this. Or, hey, boy, look at your body type. Boy, you better play football. You better play basketball. You like to box. Boy, get into something. That's what we need. That will make you an OG and not an old flea. A lot of y'all old fleas are in the way. You know what I'm saying? We never going to leave from the OG stuff. You feel me? That's what an OG do. He offer a game. There's a lot of OGs out here, and we going to keep doing that. Hey, B, what you got to say about, you know what I mean? Just what you seen in high school as far as, like, you know what I mean? Because we got high school coaches on. What you seen in high school, how the game is going? You know what I mean? Like, it's a skilled game. You know what I'm saying? It's skilled, very skilled. You know what I'm saying? So how you see it going, like, on the shore, like, with basketball?
I mean, far as what I've seen, man, it's it. I've seen um a lot of work needs to be put back into the game. I've seen a lot of just lace them up, throw the jersey on, throw the uniform on, man, lace them up and go play. Like you can tell that nobody or hardly anybody is putting. I asked a couple of my players one time, right, before practice, right. I'm asking them, and it's all sports. So I got baseball players, I got lacrosse players, I got soccer players, I got tennis players or whatever, right? So as they coming out of the locker room, I'm like, yo, how much time? So what you play? Ah, man, I only play basketball. Okay, so you like basketball. How much time do you put into your game outside of practice? None. Soon as I heard the none. You're not putting no time into your game. Next one come out locker room. Hey, how much time you putting in basketball? None. Move on to the next one. How much time you putting in the So I'm asking 6 or 7 cats, man, that tell me they want to go to the next level, right? But how much time are you putting into your game? And and when you step out on that floor, man, that tell a lot, man. And I seen it. And I seen it, man. And the thing about it for me is like when I'm watching every kid play, they love the game. You know what I'm saying? They getting angry because they're missing shots. They getting angry because they're missing layups. They get angry because they turn the ball over. They want to be good. They don't want to be they don't want to stand out because they can't dribble. They don't want to stand out because they can't shoot a jump shot. They don't want to stand out because the coach is yelling, man, get off the floor, have a seat. You know what I mean? Like they don't want to stand out because of that. They want to be great, man. They want to be good. And that's the thing that I've seen. But these kids, we got to get into the mix of having these kids working on their game, man. I mean, I used to be that kid, man, like, or everywhere I went. I'm walking Uncle Willie's, bro. I got a ball in my hand. I got a ball in my hand, bro. If I'm walking, like some days, even when I got older, man, as I was driving, like I felt like, okay, I still got time. I could still go somewhere and play some ball, man. No matter where I went, bro, I'm dribbling that ball. I got a car, yeah. You know what I mean? But I leave. This is when I'm staying out Decatur. Well, I leave Decatur, walk on the highway, go out to the courts, man, put some shots up, and I'm walking back on the highway with the ball in my. It's just a different thing now. Nobody's keeping that ball in their hand, man. And like I was asking my kids again, I said, how many of y'all just sitting in the living room while you watching the game? How many of y'all just got a ball in your hand? You just shooting the ball in the air, laying on your back on your bed, just shooting the ball. Nobody. That was the days, man. You come into the room, man, dry to the left hand, you flicking that thing. flicking it, right? I do the same thing. I see my brother doing it, so I'm going up, I'm flicking. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just flicking. I'm just flicking. I see my brother doing it, I'm flicking. But not knowing that when I got older, that ball just standing in my hand, that dribbling that thing down the street, man, put that plastic bag on that thing where you dribble that thing from my house around the block 2 or 3 times. Hey man, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I had them handles. I still got them. Hold on.
Keep that, bro, cause yo, make sure whoever watch they see this part, bro. Everything he said was the myth legends. Like put a plastic bag over the ball to dribble with gloves on, sit on your back, and you know what I'm saying. Put the ankle weights on and go to the edge of the steps and do the ankle cap, bro. We was trying to be pros, bro. These kids won't be in their phone, man. They ain't their phone. We playing basketball all the time. I told my daughter, I used to carry basketball to the grocery store. She's like, I ain't doing that. You want to be on your phone? Go ahead, bro.
Nah. You keep that, man. You keep that pill in your hand, man, and it's gonna become a part of you. Like it's now like you can see that nobody keeps that pill in their hand. No, like there's hardly it now. I've seen a few. I've seen a few, man. I seen it a lot right down in Snow Hill, man. I see that guy in the boiling heat. You know what I mean? Working with one of Decatur's own, man. They be working out in the summertime, boiling heat. It's hot outside. Them boys working. Them boys out in New Park working. Getting it in, man. Them boys, I mean, sweat coming off them boys heavy. I'm like, man, why y'all don't go to the rec, man? We all right out here. But see, it's the cloth, and then it's a how much you want it kind of thing, man. You know, and I've been talking like, hey yo, like this coaching thing, bro. Like, I can honestly say, coaching made me realize how much I lost love for the game, right? Like standing on them sideline, like just no. All right, first of all, when you talk about parents, right? Just the parents letting me know how good of a job I'm doing. I don't let it go to my head, but letting me know how good of a job I'm doing with their kids, right? Kids going on the first year on first year coaching JV, man. Me and DeLon, we go on an 11-game winning streak. Unexpected, right? But I'm just like, I'm sitting here realizing how much I had lost love for the game. Like now, here I am, bro. We about to get the Skills Academy rolling. Like that, I said, that's the first thing I got to do, man. Not only, we got the courts renovated, got them joints repainted, they're beautiful. So, I just want a bunch of basketball out there, right? Nah, man, it's got to be more than that, man. We want the skills, man. The skills is missing from the game. I mean, I'm talking just like kids, man. Basic catching face up, man. Jab step, pump fake, big men catching the ball without putting it on the floor first. Just catching, turning, and going straight up, man. And just to catch face swing through instead of holding the ball up here, man. It's just this basic things, and we starting with the kids. We can't. You cannot forget about the kids, man. So so and that's why I want to start with that, because that's where I started at, man. For everybody, everybody that we see playing this game, man, it all started for us, as a kid, man. You know what I mean? And we, all them high school games you should go to back in the day, man. I'm going home, yo. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do what Bubby did. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, boy? The boy pull up with a thing. Hey, man, it's the game of basketball has got to be a part of you, man. And that's what I want to do for these kids. I want to make it's got to be a second nature. Like these video games and these iPads and these Xboxes and the phones, bro. And that's the second nature right now. Going to the phone playing 2K, that's the second nature right now. And that's crazy. And it's second nature for them to watch uh it's second nature for them to watch a pro basketball player shoot 20 something threes in the game, right? But he making half or more than half of them, right? But what they don't understand is that takes work. They think that they can just pick up a ball, game start, and start launching threes. Step back, body weight pulling you one way, and you got to use the right touch on the ball to get it there. But hey, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I said something about that one, right? So I feel like you said, different breeds, right? So when we was younger, you got Jordan, you got he the main guy, Michael Jordan. Let's just take Michael Jordan, right? I ain't gonna talk about nobody else right now, just MJ. Michael Jordan could jump so high, look like he flying, gliding, do this unbelievable stuff underneath the rim, right? So after MJ comes the whole little MJs. You got the Kobe, the Tracy McGrady, the Vince Carter, the Allen Iversons, the whoever. All our game was go to that. We played go hard basketball, go to the bucket. Get what I'm saying? So now everybody couldn't dunk. So I gotta find ways to score how my favorite player scored. But Steph Curry is everybody's favorite player that everybody can shoot the ball. I'm not saying everybody can make it, but everybody physically can go to a basketball court, put that ball in your hand, and shoot the ball. So yes, that's why these kids feel like they can do that because it's so easy to just go out there and just shoot a basketball. Then you seeing somebody go to that bucket and or the moves we was trying and one basketball, like the stuff we was seeing, you couldn't just go outside and do that. You had to work on that. So we worked. These kids see Steph Curry go out there, and I'm not blaming Steph Curry. Nobody should ever blame Steph Curry for what he's doing to the game, for what he did to the game. You can't blame him for that because he worked for that. What we got to do as coaches and parents of our kids and our players that's coming up is to teach them that comes with work. He worked for that. Mm-hmm. First of all, look at Steph Curry's rookie season, or you can say the first 3 seasons, first 5. Look at his first 5 seasons. Then look at when he started. It was a build-up. It didn't happen overnight. Even with LeBron James didn't come in the NBA and he was LeBron James. I'm lying, he was. But he wasn't LeBron King James. He was LeBron. He lived up to his height, but he was still a kid. You know what I mean? He still had to grow, and he was great around amongst all other kids, but he still had to reach another level. These kids got to know it's another level. It's not going to happen overnight. It ain't gonna happen that easy. You think it is, but shit. Look at us. You know what I'm saying? I tell my team that all the time, bro. I thought it was easy, bro. I remember, I had weightlifting, gym, speed and conditioning, gym. All I did was work out my senior year. My second semester, all I did was work out. I had a teacher come to me and say, "Hey, you ever thought about playing cross seas?" You know what I did? I looked at him and laughed, bro. I wish I could find this man and tell him I apologize. I looked at him and laughed and said, "Bro, I ain't going across here. I'm going to the league. You crazy." As I continued to hit my free throw and I made it. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I get to college. No, not the BJ, what I'm about to say right now. No, not the BJ, because that was my coach. But I get to college, Canesville Community College. I'm in practice right now. You feel me? Me and AB, we in there running, sweating, throwing up over the trash can. Coach come to me and said, "Man, y'all coach ain't teach y'all nothing," and walked off. I felt some type of way about that. This is the coach that I had from my sophomore year to my senior year. That's the coach I was under. He ain't teach me nothing. Nothing. I didn't learn anything. This whole time I'm out here running suicides and sweating and I'm playing ball. I ain't learned nothing. Well, that's why I had a bum record that year. I ain't learned nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's the kids. It's the kids. The kid's supposed to work, but the coach got the person that's ahead of them got to put that blueprint out for them. These $400, $350 AAU teams that barely play any games, that barely, I don't know if it was because of COVID or barely played in tournaments. And these kids got to play $400. They really not really learning too much. I done seen them in high school. I done seen these kids in high school. I done seen how they work. I done seen these kids out here in the streets hooping. And I ain't knocking them because it's not their fault. You dig what I'm saying? But guess what? Skills Academy is coming this summer. You feel me? Skills Academy is coming this summer, and I'm no sugarcoat nothing. We gonna give y'all what y'all need, yo. Real live. We gonna give y'all what y'all need. The tools we got. I know people. I got coaches that I looked at that was great coaches that I'm gonna go to. Hey, what should I do? Hey, what's a drill? Hey, what's this? What do you think kids should? And that's how, bro. That's how we get it. I don't care who get. I don't care who get the recognition, bro. I don't care. This is how we get it. This is how we get it done. Everybody come together, rock out, man. Rock out. Put that knowledge out here on the table. I seen Coach Nick just say that these high school coaches need to come to these feeder games, to these feeder programs. Let them see you. Let them know that this is obtainable. You coming here. This is where you coming. This is what I expect from y'all. You know what I'm saying? They need to know now. No, when you grow, when you raising your kids, don't you tell your kids, I expect you to do this when you do, and do this and that. So when they get older, that's what they expect to live life. That's how they're supposed to live. They're supposed to do this. They're supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I got to highlight that one. Hey, Summer League coming back. John Nels, if you don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know, John Nels, you feel me? John Nels was a summer league that I played in. It was co-ed back in like dang, I want to say like 2001.
Wow, boy.
2002. I don't know. I was going into high school. I say that I was going into high school. I went to high school in 3. But anyway, it was a summer league, co-ed. Boys and girls go out there, get it in, bro. It was hoopers out there, bro. It was hoopers out there. That's what I got right. When I moved to Snow Hill, that's what I got right, bro. As in my homeboy, that's what I got right, boy. Snow Hill, they not gonna play with you. Salisbury, they not gonna play with you. Pocono back burner, they not gonna play with you, man. They not gonna play with you, man. Hey, for real. So Henry Park, we not gonna Skills Academy, we not gonna play with you. Man, y'all gotta get this good bump. We gotta get this good game, man. Early 2000, yeah. We got to do it, man. And this is gonna be an ongoing conversation. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put it together. I want to have some real basketball minds that I respect, that I know other people respect. You know what I'm saying? No funny business. You know what I'm saying? I really want to hear them talk. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to put that together. It ain't even gotta be the OG podcast. Holla at whoever, whatever them podcast, whoever out here doing their thing, man. People need to get that knowledge from y'all, man. Y'all need to put this out here, and they need to know that, man. It's talent that came off the shore, man. There's so much I can say right now, man. I done went in a whole hour just talking about this, and like it's more I can talk about, bro. Like so much talent that came off the Eastern Shore, bro. But if we don't get it together with Berlin, I'm talking strictly to Berlin right now. Berlin, Ocean Pine, Shaw, Bishopville, Newark on our side. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we gotta get it in. We gotta turn it up right now. We behind. We got to turn it up right now. And if you want to turn it up, come to Skills Academy. Come to Basic. Come holler at us. We out there. During the summer, we out there. You dig what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna run with it. Hey, I'm gonna definitely run with it. Hey, and I'm glad you're talking because you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna need you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you. You feel me? Because you one of them basketball minds that we respect. You know what I'm saying? The blueprint is there. You say Nick Purnell, you know Snow Hill basketball. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you stories. Before we cut this off, cause we about to, you know what I'm saying? My man gotta go to the family. I gotta get where I gotta go to go with the fam. The reason I'm so mad that these kids gotta pay all this money for AAU is because I don't see nothing more than them just paying in tournaments. Now if they getting bags and jerseys with their names on it, that's all cool. They don't really need it, but if they getting that, that's cool. That's all good and dandy. But I remember Big Nick had us, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had to pay nothing. We had the jerseys. Guess what? Jerseys, you got to give them back. Let's wash them. Y'all got them next game. Same number and everything, but hey, let me get them jerseys back. We're going to wash them, recycle. I mean, feel me? We go out of town. We got vouchers for food. We had a sponsors to get the hotel room. Come on, people. We can come up with scams and this and that, the PPP loans, all that, whatever scams to look fresh, to look fly, to get over on somebody. But we can't do it with these kids. All it takes is a fundraiser. So any AAU team that I'm about to build, whatever my brand about to build from now on, right, ask for nothing. You feel me? Fundraiser. That's how I'm gonna do it. Fundraising. If it's a way that we do gotta pay something, it ain't gonna be no $350, $400. You feel me? And the proof gotta be there. Why am I paying this money? Now I don't give a whatever about whatever the stat, whatever how that going in place. I just know that you can do some things without making these kids pay all this money, and that's what we're gonna do. Skills Academy coming, basic coming this spring, this summer. Ain't no if ands. It's that's what it is. I'm just telling y'all now. It's coming. Skills Academy, basic. Be on the lookout for it, man. We trying to get our community back right. We've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on doing it, man. Thank everybody. Clicked in today with us. We welcome back. This is the back. You know what I mean? We back. We coming every Sunday. I got different hosts gonna be coming on, popping on with me, talking. I got different interviews. I got a lot more interviews coming up, man. People been reaching out to me. People been giving me feedback. People been saying they agree to go and do these interviews. So we about to have a good third season, man. Hopefully, things are crack and we can have that real good setting for y'all, man. But other than that, man, thanks for hollering at me, man. It's the OG Podcast. We out, shorty. You already know what it is.